Exit 8. In the crowded carriage, a woman carrying a baby is excessively berated by a passenger. No one steps in to stop him. The traveler watches the scene happen and hears the yelling and the quiet distress of the baby's mother. He returns to listening to Bolero and avoiding calls from his ex-girlfriend. When he disembarks and begins to head to his new job, he finally answers the call. His ex-girlfriend acknowledges that she understands the relationship is over. However, she is currently at a hospital where she is trying to decide whether or not to terminate a pregnancy conceived when they were a couple. She wants to know his opinion to help her decide. Mentally taking in something potentially life-changing, the man, now known as the Lost Man, wanders the Exit 8 concourse without paying much attention. When he begins to notice he's in a loop passing the same posters, lockers, and the walking man enough times to note something is very wrong, he's also lost cell coverage and doesn't hear what his ex-girlfriend is leaning towards, keeping the child or a termination. He needs to join her at the hospital, but he is stuck. He eventually finds an information sign outlining the logic of his trap. Look for anomalies. If one is found, however minor, turn back. If there are none, move forward. He is on level 0 with 8 levels to go before he can emerge. However, no matter which level he is on, if he misses an anomaly, the game is reset, and he is at level 0 once more. With his asthma being triggered by stress, the lost man might never reach the surface as time stretches and the underground concourse becomes an aggressive and hostile place. The lost man counts the posters on the white-tiled wall. The Escher exhibition poster features red ants, which is clearly a metaphor for the lost man and other works who daily take the crowded transport into their jobs. An early example of what an anomaly could be is the very freaky moment the walking man stops his regular track and instead bears a bright and full smile at the lost man from behind him, following his footsteps, but doing nothing else. He starts running backward because this is not abnormal, and when he reaches the board, he sees that he completed 2 levels. Now he moves forward to complete more levels and start observing his surrounding. Now he hear a baby cry noise coming from the locker. He opened the locker and closed the locker fast. Here we can't see the scene, but according to Lost Man face expression, it looks like the scene was horrible. Now he start moving backward and he see that he has completed 3 levels. He start to complete new abnormal clues this time. He sees that the pictures and posters are watching him by moving their eyes. Now he again moved backward and he see board number 4, which means he completed 4 levels. Same as he completed level 5. After 5 level, he receive a call from his girlfriend. During talking to his girlfriend, he start moving forward, and when he cut the call, he sees that the board is at 0. He done a mistake, which is there is no signals in maze, and when he gets his girlfriend call, this was the change. Instead of moving backward, he moved forward, and that's why he again go at 0. Now he has to start from the beginning. He get frustrated and start screaming, but he has to complete the maze anyhow. So he start moving in the corridor to see the change. When he take turn, he see a child is standing in front of him. He think that this is change and he start moving back. But when he reached to see the board, he see the is still at 0, which means that child is not a change. He was in real, and he was also stuck in this maze. Men understand that the walking man is not a part of this maze. He is also like them, and he is also stuck in this maze like them. We can see that the walking man and the child work together to find the changes to complete the levels. In their game, they see a girl walking like a walking man, and she is not trying to get out of the game. When the walking man asks the girl why you are not trying to get out of this game, she laughs cynically at the walking man and tells him that he has already put himself inside the space. by every day going to a job that he hates. She said, "I don't want to go in the real life. I am happy in this maze." Now the girls start repeating the same line, and her voice also starts changing. The walking man understand that she is the change and she is not real, so he take the kid and start running to exit board. Now on their board, they have completed level 6. Walking man and the kids start finding more changes, but the kids stop and notice that the door handles are not at their right place. Kids tell this to walking man, but he ignore what the kid is saying and drag him forward to find changes. But when they reach the exit board, they see that they are at level 0. Walking man made a mistake by not listening to that kid who is showing him the change. Now walking man has to reset the game, but he become frustrated and angry. But he has to complete the maze, so he grabbed the child hand and start finding change. Walking man see the stairs which is going up. He become very happy and start running towards the stairs, but the child is trying to stop him by saying it's a game and it's a change only. But walking man don't listen to him, and he start going upstairs. That's why he's stuck in the game. But the child start moving backward, and when he reached the exit board, he see that he completed the level 1, which means that the child was right. It was just a change abnormality. Now the story shift on the lost man who see the same child. Now the lost man and the child start playing together and start finding changes. The lost man find that the child is very intelligent, and due to his intelligence, they completed 2 levels. Now when they find the change, the lights start flickering, and they start hearing the mouse noises. The lost man opened his mobile torch and got scared after watching his surrounding, and he grabbed the child hand and start running backward. Now they have completed 1 more level, which is level 3. Now the lost man and the child start moving to find the changes for their next round in this round. They find a woman standing in front of them. The lost man realized that it was a change. Now they have to move backward, but the child start crying and move forward. But the lost man stop him and take him backward, and they have completed 1 more level. Now the lost man want to help this child anyhow. They start finding the change for the next round, and the child see that the board have the 8 number, which is upside down. They move backwards, which means they have completed 1 more level, which is level 6. This time when they start finding the change, all of a sudden water flood come. They start running backward, but the child fell down. But instead of moving backward, the lost man also stopped to help the child. The lost man hang the child on the exit 8 board sign to save him from drowning. But the water pressure take him. The scene cuts, and we see that they open his eyes and see himself in a devastated area. He start moving backward. The most surprisingly thing is that the child still know all the rules and routes. When he reach at exit board, he see that he is at level 7. Now only 1 last level is left, but this time the child is alone. In the next scene, we see that the lost man is also finding change, but when he reached to exit board, he see that he completed all the levels. He was confused, either it is reality or trap, because he can see the stairs clearly. When he start moving downstairs, he also see different people, but he was still confused that he has to move backward or forward. Now his mobile have a signals also, and he called his girlfriend and said he will take his child responsibility and go in the metro. But the lost man finds that he see all this scenes before. Again, a child start crying, and we see a man is scolding a mother. The same scene we see at the start of the movie. The lost man see around him all the people are busy in their mobiles. Now the lost man understand that he again came in the game trap because he didn't complete level 7. In the exit board, after watching 8 abnormality, he has to move backward, but he moved forward. That's why he is trapped in this loop again. The film ends here with the mystery that the lost man wins the game, or he is still trapped in the loop.